Today I'll be reviewing Boruto episodes 17 and 18. I've been really busy lately cuz I just moved from one place to another, so I didn't have time to do like a couple of my reviews, but I made sure to do the My Hero Academia review just cuz the episode was so good. I don't want to combine it with another one. Anyways, so this episode 17 is called Run Sarada. So the show's starting to focus more on Sarada because the next arc she's gonna be like the main character and the reason for the arc, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. So she was the focus of this episode. So Sakura makes her first appearance in this episode. Also, well, her first talking appearance. She made an appearance before back in the Sumire arc, but she didn't really say anything, which was weird. But she actually said something, and this episode she was going on a vacation. So Sarada has to like look after herself for just one day though, and Sakura leaves her in charge of delivering a teddy bear. We also get to see Boruto and the others who are trying to teach Denki how to fish, since he doesn't know how or has never done it before. So first Sakura kind of just blackmails Sakura or gives her like the puppy dog treatment if you want to call it that, into getting her to get to deliver the bear to the hospital. So when Sarada gets on the train, she reads a letter that Sakura left her and gets distracted, leaving the bear on the train. So she has to go after it. But the only idea she could come up with first was trying to climb a building, but she's like, no, that'd be just like Boruto. We also see Shizune, who I feel like they just put in there because they remember, you know what, Sakura's a medical ninja. Shizune's a medical ninja. She should be there too. And I believe Shizune's gonna appear in the next arc too. So I'm guessing they put her in this episode to establish that she's still in the village. I believe Lady Tsunade is gone though. I wonder when she's gonna make an appearance. I believe she makes one. So Sarada finally gets a train after she like helps an old lady, but it like goes away. So she chases after it and ends up landing on top. But Chikadai kinda notices her, so he goes up there to check with Boruto and the others. But Sarada jumps off because she doesn't want to get caught by them doing what they do, like climbing on top of the train. And Chocho sees her as she jumps off, but Chocho doesn't say anything because she's just cool. And Chocho decides to take her to the Lost and Found where they look for like the lost doll. But instead they find a voodoo doll that coincidentally was in the same type of like sheet wrapping that the doll was in. So to figure out what this voodoo doll looking thing was, Chocho takes her to like the marketplace and finds out what it is, and she said and they find out that it's a doll from the hidden cloud used for memorials, and that the memorial is today, so they both go and we go to the memorial site so that they can like switch the dolls out. We also see Ino and Sakura, and Ino took her to where Sakura and Sasuke had their first date, which only lasted about 2.5 minutes. Ino was a stalker for knowing where they were. I wonder if she was just stalking Sasuke or Sakura. But we have enough drama in the next arc to deal with regarding who's after who and who's who, basically. In case I don't want to really spoil it in case you guys don't really know what's gonna happen. So yeah. So Sarada and Chocho finally get to the memorial and the doll is there in the water. So Sarada has to use like the walking on water techniques that they were working on early in the episode to get in, but she's not exactly good at it. So when Chocho says Boruto, she gets distracted and falls in the water. And when Boruto and Chikadai asks why she's coming out of the water, she's just like, it's hot, so I went to go take a swim. Got a problem with that? And they're like, nope, not at all. I just thought that moment was hilarious. How she's just gonna play it off like she didn't fall in the water. I feel like that suits her character really well. After she delivers the doll, she treats Chocho to dinner, she says. Then she meets Sakura at home, and the episode ends. I feel like this episode was good with setting up the relationship Sarada has with her mom and Chocho, especially considering they both have a major part in the next arc. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, let me move on to episode 18, A Day in the Life of the Uzumaki. So, this episode was kind of a retelling of the special The Day Naruto Became Hokage, but they implemented more things into the story, such as Himawari being sick, and we also get to see some other things, like Iwabe was there this time. And we find out why Naruto couldn't wake up the day before his inauguration, and that's because he got wasted the night before after drinking with Rock Lee and the others. So Boruto and Himawari have to wake him up. And after they wake him up, Boruto and Himawari later get into an argument about Boruto having to carry Himawari's teddy bear. So they end up ripping it, which causes Himawari to awaken her Byakugan, which probably sucks for Boruto. He's like, huh? She just awakens it, and I was just there struggling with mine. Well, actually, we don't even know what Boruto's is called yet, but that's not what this episode was about. So Himawari knocks out Naruto, so Konohamaru had to fill his place for him during the episode or during his inauguration, and Boruto swore to never mess with Himawari again. I love when Boruto and Naruto are just fighting over hamburgers or rice porridge because they both want to feed Hanabi because she's sick. And Hinata just comes out of nowhere and just kicks them both out. And I'm like, dang, Hinata is just a savage these days. So it's cool to see Hinata's motherly side when it comes to them, because we haven't really seen much of them so far. So anyways, Naruto invites Boruto to eat at the legendary Ichiraku Ramen. But Ichiraku has been replaced with some random frog or potato looking guy. And his daughter hasn't aged a bit. Like Naruto and Sai and the others look older than her now, and she's been around. She was a kid when Kakashi was a kid, I believe. So she really hasn't aged a bit. This could be why the ramen's guy gone. This could be like the ramen guy is the final villain of Boruto, and we'll see him in Boruto Shippuden. He'll be in charge of the evil Iwabe, who's actually Kawaki. I'm just telling you guys in advance. Just kidding. But anyways, so I love how Naruto just pulls out his wedding gift, the free ramen for life that he gave him. And Ichiraku's daughter just says it's okay because his dad founded the restaurant and he's the reason they're famous. And I love how they just have a poster of him up that says the Hokage loves Ichiraku ramen. Like that's some good advertising. It's like if someone said like the president or the Queen of England or whatever like this, obviously people are gonna go and try it. Oh, and I noticed while the news is playing, they said that the 5 Kage Summit that's gonna happen is gonna take place in the Hidden Leaf. I'm guessing that's the same 5 Kage Summit that happens in Boruto the movie, which means that Boruto's about to graduate from the academy soon. I'm guessing right after they finish the Sarada arc that's coming up, and then I believe the Mitsuki one will come after that, and then they'll graduate, and then we get chapter 700, which I believe was their last day in class, and that's the episode where they also have the Hokage Summit, and that will lead up into Boruto the movie. Anyways, then we see Choji and Chocho who are also having a food, like a ramen eating contest, and Chocho says that she'll break the Queen of Gluttony's record, and we find out that the Queen of Gluttony is actually Hinata, who's eaten 46 bowls of ramen in one inning, followed by Choji, who's in second, and his dad, who's in third. And at the end of the episode, Naruto says that his new dream is to protect the whole village. I really hope that doesn't mean die for the village, especially after chapter 1 and episode one's beginning. So, yeah. But if Naruto does that, he needs to go out in like a blaze of glory, like his nine tails cloak has to be on. But I don't think Naruto or Sasuke would actually lose to anybody but each other, because that's how strong they both are right now. So the next episode is gonna start Boruto Gaiden like 100%. It's gonna start in the next episode, because the next episode is called Sarada Uchiha, which is the first chapter of the Boruto Gaiden. Can't wait to see Karin and Suigetsu and all the people who will return in the next arc. But let me know if you guys are also hyped for the Boruto Gaiden finally gonna be animated. I think they're gonna like catch up to the manga really fast. Like the manga only has 15 chapters, I believe, and the anime already has 18 episodes. So even if we cover all of Naruto Gaiden and the Mitsuki Gaiden, we'll still catch up to the anime, I mean the manga, and we'll probably get past the manga. And if we do get past the manga, unless they put in a lot of filler like they did with Naruto, we'll end up like Dragon Ball Super with the anime being ahead of the manga, but I don't think that'll happen. But anyway, that's all I have for this review. Let me know what you guys thought of these past two episodes. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like, and bye. I'm too hyped for next week's episode.